I'm back to Tell the Truth channel. Please hit subscribe and like and share and hit the notification bell. I appreciate that very much. I have some things that I want to talk to y'all about. The Father's in me and I'm in the Father. But these are some things that I need to talk to y'all about that God want me to tell y'all. And what in my experiences that I went through yesterday. It was very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Okay. Okay. So yesterday, when I went outside, I went to meditate. So I took some of my stuff with me to sit down in the grass to meditate. So I was meditating, and I heard the people walking by, and they was looking at me and stuff. The cars was driving by, and they was looking. Probably wondering what I was doing. Because they probably never seen nobody sit out there in the grass and meditate. So that's what I was doing. So as I got through meditating, I decided to go to the store. So when I walked to the store, I seen this man holding this man's arm, walking because the man couldn't see. So he was holding his arm. And as he was holding his arm, the man had his cane in his hand. So he was going into the same store that I was going into. So the man asked me, he need help. Could you help him? Because, I brought him towards by the store. So now I'm about to go another way. So could you help him? I said, sure, I can do that. So I grabbed his arm, and the man told me what he was looking for. So we went in the store looking, and I had saw one of the cash registers, and the man told me what he wanted. So he was looking for some cat food. So I asked the cash register, where's the aisle at, where the cat food be at? And they told me it was in aisle 14. So me and the man, we went in the aisle 14 looking for the cat food, but we didn't see it. So we ran into another customer and asked him to show us where was the cat food at. Because the man that couldn't see, he thought the man worked in the store, but he didn't. He was just a customer. So he was so nice. And he said, sure, I can help y'all. So he helped us, and we found the cat food. He was helping the man find the cat food and everything. And I told the man, I said, thank you so much, God bless you. And the man said to him too, he said, thank you so much, God bless you for helping us. So he gave the man the cat food, and we took the cat food, and I put it in my buggy. So I put it in my I told him to hold on to my arm, because as we was walking, and he was telling me what he was going through with the surgery, why he can't see. He was telling me why he couldn't see. So he told me that he was having surgery on his eyes, and that's why he couldn't see. And that's why he was walking around with a cane. So I told him, I said, so yeah, my ex-husband went through the same thing that you went through. And he asked me, well, how did he come out of it? I said, well, he came out very good. He's good now. He can see and everything. He's doing really good. And then he said, oh my God, thank you so much. God bless him. I said, yes, he do. Yes, he did. And God blessing you too, because you're going to come out good too with your sight. You're going to be able to see and everything too. So when the man came in the door, I had touched him. To let him, he didn't know why I touched him, but I touched him. And he said, hello, how you doing? I said, I'm doing fine, how you doing? So that's when he told me to help him, so I started helping. And so as we got up at the cash register, and I knew he couldn't see, but I had forgotten because I'm so busy trying to get the stuff that I need. And then as I was about to walk away, Holy Ghost said, no, don't walk away. Wait, go back over there and make sure that this man give these people the right money, so they won't try to take his money. So make sure that he give them the right money. So I went back over there, and I asked the man, I asked them how much did everything cost. So they told me how much everything cost. So the man, he didn't have all the money that he had needed. So I told him to hold on, and I went over and got something out of my bag, and I gave him the rest of the amount that he needed. And I told them to make sure he keep the change. Let him keep the change. And they put the stuff in the bag, and he left out the door. But what made me feel so bad that after I let him go, which I knew he couldn't see, I wasn't thinking about walking him to the bus stop, because I was so busy trying to get what I got to get and get out the store. I wasn't thinking. So I felt bad that I didn't turn around and say, hold on, let me get what I got to get, and I will walk you to the bus stop. I wasn't thinking like that. So I felt bad that I didn't do that. But Holy Ghost told me that was okay, because what I did was good. I helped him. And it wasn't meant for me to do the other part. It wasn't meant for me to do the other part, but what I did good. So I felt better when the Holy Ghost said that to me. And then I saw, as I came out the store, I saw these children walking down the street, and they was holding hands. And they, looked like they 14 or 15 years old. And then I told them, I said, y'all be careful walking, and don't have no children. That's what I told them. Look, I know y'all like each other, but don't do something wrong. Don't do something that you're gonna regret. That's what I said to them. Don't do something that you're gonna regret in the long run. So don't finish school and don't think about trying to have no children, because you don't need no children. And they just looked at me and shook their head and kept walking. So as I was walking down the street again, I saw a lot of kids getting ready. I guess they was Catholic kids coming from school or coming from summer school. And I said to them, I said, don't y'all have no children? I said, don't y'all have no kids? Finish school. I said, y'all hear me? I said, don't have no kids, finish school. So they just looking at me. Like, this lady, what is she talking about? That's how they was looking at me like, what is this lady talking about? Well, I'm telling y'all what I'm saying for y'all to finish school and don't have no children. Keep your mind on your education, And that's how they was looking at me, but they understood what I meant when I said, don't have no children, finish school. But they were just wondering why I was saying all that to them. Because there's so many kids out here that's making these babies and can't raise them, and then they knowing that their families can't help them because their families have things that they got to do in their lives. That they can't help their children because they have things they got to do. They try to raise the rest of their children that they got in their house. They try to raise the rest of the children, so they can't deal with another child that's coming in the house when they trying to pay bills for themselves, especially the mothers that's raising their kids by themselves, the single parents, especially them. They try to make it already, trying to raise the kids they got in the house. They can't deal with another child coming in the house. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, for them to finish school, don't think about no children. Get your life together. Think about your education and things you got to do with your education. Because once you make this child, you can't go back. Then you done messed your life up. And that's what they got to look at. This is what the teenagers got to look at. And then they want to put the burden on their family. When they want to put the burden on their family, then their family can't deal with the burden because their family already got too much burden on their hands already that they got to raise up the other children. And they already got to try to put the children that they got already in daycare, or they got to make sure that the ones that they got already that's in school, going to school every day, getting up and going to school. So they don't need no another burden on them. They don't need no more burdens. So, that's why the children that coming up, teenagers, need to learn that, look, you don't need no children. Focus on your education. That's what comes first, your education. Now, when you done did your education and all that, and you decide you want to do the willy-nilly, then do the willy-nilly. But only when you finish high school and finish college, then you do the willy-nilly. Then you're good. But right now, while you still in your 14s and 15s and stuff, no, finish school. Keep that on your mind. Keep school on your mind. Because you got too much to do in your life that you don't want to do, and then once you mess it up, you ain't gonna be able to do it. And then nobody gonna put their life on hold just because you messed up your life. They're not gonna put their life on hold for you. So you gotta understand that. Y'all got to understand that. These teenagers got to understand that ain't nobody gonna keep putting their life on hold for the things that they do. No, they're not gonna do that. That's what they got to understand, you know. And parents, y'all got to help y'all children, y'all teenagers, understand that. And then when y'all teenagers come to y'all and they say that they need any birth control or whatever, and they decide, because you know sometimes you got some stubborn kids, and you can talk to them till you're blue in the face, and they still gonna go out there and do what they want to do. So the best thing you can do is just make sure they safe. Just make sure they safe. Get the birth control. Don't be hard on them. If they come to you when they say they need birth control, get them the birth control, because that's what's gonna keep the burden off your back. That's what's gonna keep the burden off your back. And then you ain't got to deal with all of that when you already dealing with stuff that you're dealing with already. You ain't gonna have to worry about no another burden coming your way. So that's the good thing that, you know, you keep the teenagers to understand. Because yes, you got some stubborn, hard teenagers. We all do. We all do have stubborn, hard teenagers. Just want to do what they want to do. They think they know everything, and they don't, but they think they do. And we have that, yes. So yeah, and and that's another thing I want to talk to y'all that's weighing on my heart that I need to say. Okay, I have my soul tribes, and I love my soul tribes. I love all of my soul tribes. And when I go on YouTube, I watch my soul tribes, and I make sure my soul tribes is all good. And I pay attention to them. I pay attention to the way they act and everything. And if I see something that I don't like, that they're going through, I tell my angels. I tell my angels, so my angels can go back and tell Jesus, Father, and the Holy Ghost, so they can check on them and make sure they're okay. So it's one of my soul tribes that she's an oracle. And she's my best friend. She really is my best friend. She always held my back on YouTube about everything. She makes sure she tells me everything, what to do and how to do it. And she had me cracking up. She had me laughing a lot. She really does. And she went through something. And I seen it in her. And I told my angels, I said, angels, it's something ain't right with her. Because I see, you know, my angels, I talk to my angels all the time. And my angels hear me. And my angels talk to me and I hear my angels. So I was telling them, there's something not right with her. So I told my angels, I said, look, angels, pay attention to her. Look at her. Because something ain't right. Because I could see it in her eyes. There's something wasn't right with her. And I knew eventually she was going to break. She was going to break because the way she was acting, the way she was talking, the things she was doing, it just wasn't her. And I didn't like what I was seeing in her. It just wasn't her. So I told my angels to keep an eye on her, to watch her, because I see that she about to break any minute. She about to break. She about to break. Because she was going through so much attacks with these comments. These demons. Taking them through so much. You know, taking her through so much. So I told the angels, watch her. Watch her because she about to break, angels. She about to break. I see it in her. I see it in her. She about to break. Grab her. Keep her safe. Hold her into your arms. Watch her. So sooner or later, she did. She broke. She broke. And she ended up in the hospital. And when I found out about it, I felt bad. Because I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. But she's doing good now. She's doing good. She's still on her YouTube channel. She's still talking. But I have the angels to make sure they keep watching over her. And I'm glad that she's strong. And that she came back on this and she's not giving up. No matter how much they're trying to shut her down or try to stop her, she's fighting in it. And that's the way God wants us to do. He do not want us to shut down on nothing that these comments or whatever they is, demons try to do to try to stop us. We just, they don't do nothing but the more they try to shut us down, the more they make us stronger. The more they give us more power. And that's the good thing. So if they want to keep giving us their powers, then keep giving this to us. Because the more they try to stop us, the more power, the more we take and grab onto their power and we put it in and we make it into light. We turn it into light. So if they want to keep giving us their power, then keep giving it to us. Because we are, the more y'all give us y'all power, the more stronger we get. The more stronger we get. And I'm grateful that she okay. I'm grateful and thankful that she okay. And I hope that she hear this YouTube channel that I'm talking on. I hope that she gets to hear this message, what I'm saying. Because I was really concerned about her. And I'll be concerned about all my soul tribes because I love every last one of them. And I watch every move they make when they talk. I pay attention to my soul tribes. I watch them because I want to make sure that they're okay. And when I know that they're okay, I'm okay. I love my soul tribes. I really do. I love them. They have my back. We don't judge each other. We don't talk about each other. We just love each other. And we there for each other. We are there for each other. So, this is what I wanted to say to y'all. That God loves all of us. No matter what we go through, God is watching over all of us day, night, and morning. He even watches over us when we wake up in the morning. He's watching over us, and he has our backs 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day, he has our backs. So, this is what I wanted to say to y'all. I love y'all. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day. Jesus love y'all. Father love y'all. The Holy Ghost love y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me. Please hit subscribe, like, and hit the bell, and share my contents on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all the other contents that y'all go on. I appreciate that very much. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day.